Arise, King David. Arise is a cry, a rallying cry for the downtrodden to arise. And King David because I aspire to be like and identify with King David of the Bible. In that I'm a humble, God-fearing man. Um, been plucked from obscurity and showered with abundant blessings. I'm a king of my own castle. Um, I have many flaws, and yet somehow I've been chosen. Um, and much like King David of the Bible, I'm a man of music. I write songs. I'm an MC, producer, hip-hopper extraordinaire, entertainer. Full stop. Currently, I'm working on an LP called Universal Language. Um, I'm working with my partner Deep Star on that, and that's coming out soon. Got some dope features on there, so look out for that. With regard to rapping, it's the creative process. It's actually sitting down with a pen and a pad, and when I start thinking about the subject matter that I'm gonna write about, when I'm thinking about how I'm gonna put the words together and about how it's gonna be perceived, and um, what's really exciting for me is when I hear a big beat and I think to myself, yeah, when I'm inspired by the beat, and then I think to myself, yeah, let me ride this beat. With regard to producing, again, it's the creative process. When I'm thinking of the melody, when a melody comes into my head and I just start getting it down on the keys, or when I'm tapping out the drum beat, or when I find that sample that I think works, when you just find the right sample and everything clicks together. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You put everything together, and then the final piece, you just sit back and you think, right, yeah, that's dope. So yeah, the creative process. A complete rapper has to have a good flow, good content, and the quality of their voice has to sound right. I think you need all those elements, because you can have a good flow and good content, but if you sound whack, then it's going to be off-putting. So I think all those things need to be present in order to make the complete MC. Um, Greatest achievement is probably still to come, but yeah, to date it's got to be putting together my first LP entitled Free Music, which is available at risekingdavid.com. Go get that. I say this is because it took a while for me to get into the right kind of place where I felt I could put a cohesive project together which tells a story from beginning to end, rather than just fling random tracks together and calling that a project. So yeah, it's that, and also working with artists that I have a lot of respect for, and artists that I used to listen to growing up. Artists like AG, Sadat X, Master Ace. That kind of gave me a boost, if you like, because this is giving me kudos to think that people that I listen to and that have inspired me think I'm good enough to collaborate with them on the same platform. So yeah, that's also a big achievement. Deep Star and I crossed paths on the Conspiracy Worldwide Radio Beta social network. I put up a profile on there showing some of my music and links to some of my stuff. He did the same thing. He came across my profile and then sent a message showing me he was feeling what I'm doing. He sent me some of his beats. They were dope, and said, yeah, do you want to work on a couple of tracks? And a couple of tracks is turned into the Universal Language LP. So yeah, the rest, they say, is history. I like working with anyone who has obvious talent and that I'm feeling. Obviously, I need to feel the person I'm working with. And I like to work with people that I think I'm going to compliment and that they're going to compliment me, that our styles will match, whether it's producing or singing or another MC. I think it's got to make sense if we're going to work together. That came about when Deep Star sent me a beat for the Universal Language project, and the beat made me think of a certain subject matter, and I thought to myself, who would I like? What kind of artist would I like to feature on that? I follow AG on Twitter, and I reached out to him. I sent him some of my stuff as well, so obviously he heard my stuff and was like, yeah, okay, why not? Let's work together. And then I flew over to the States. He showed me around the Bronx, and we recorded the music video for that. So yeah, that was big. Current state of hip hop is it's exciting for me because I think on the underground right now, you're having a lot of new artists coming out, and you've got old artists coming out as well, um, and they're displaying the realness that was missing for a while. I think we have to kind of blank out the mainstream really, because as far as I'm concerned, that's not really got anything to do with hip hop. Um, that's more hip hop, if you like. But on the underground scene at the moment, yes, it's a good time to be involved in hip hop. Definitely, it looks good. Yeah, it should just be hip hop. Hip hop is hip hop at the end of the day, no matter where it's from. But I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with giving a label just to um, help identify the region. You know, same way you got French hip hop, German hip hop, whatever, whatever. But as long as you're staying true to the elements and your music is hip hop, then it's hip hop. Full stop. Some of them, are repping hard, definitely. Um, and again, it would be more those on the underground scene. In the mainstream, the medium's not really set up to represent what hip hop is and the full meaning of hip hop and what the culture is all about, really and truly. Um, so if you're talking about, again, if you're talking about mainstream, then maybe not, no, not necessarily, but on the underground, yeah, there are some that are doing a good job, definitely. Um, I bring storytelling, social commentary, realness, boom bap. More realness, more dopeness. Um, I've got working on an EP with Cyclonius, and I'm gonna have my solo project coming out soon as well. So yeah, more information about that will be coming soon. So shout out the hip hop channel for giving me this platform and showing me love. Keep repping hip hop. One.